Only Small Bites, yet again. Most insane album rollouts ever.
Album rollouts. These things are crazy. They're what artists do or not do to get you amped for an album. The time between album reveal to you having it in your hands is unmatched hype. From Instagram posts, billboards, to whatever this is. There's many ways artists can shove their record in your face. But what are some crazy ones? Has anyone ever done something illegal or something? Have they gone terribly wrong? Of course they have. And trust me, they get bad. So in this video, we're going into the abyss of the rollout to see just how crazy it gets. And
I'm excited, bro.
If you're enjoying this video, then just punch that subscribe button for me. It would mean a ton. Anyways, let's get into this. Enjoy.
What's your favorite? How far are we? Yeah, not too far. This is like the third video, fourth video, something like that. But double premiere though. What's I about to say? What's your favorite album rollout of all time? I think me personally, the best album rollout I've ever seen would have to be. It's between Astroworld, Call Me If You Get Lost. No, it's between Astroworld, Igor, and maybe like Views by Drake. I'm not gonna lie. Views by Drake had a lot of hype because that rollout was like 2 years. Like, genuinely, it was a long time. There was a lot of hype around that album. Call Me If You Get Lost, Tyler. I think Igor's rollout was a little bit better than Call Me If You Get Lost, only because it truly came out of nowhere and bro was deep in character. Like, bro was deep in character out of nowhere. The Tyler Baudelaire character we've had since the Igor era. You know, we've had that character for a while. So it's like, it wasn't really new, the rollout. It was just cool and a new way of, you know, bringing that character to life, but it wasn't new for real. So it was like, you know, I don't know. The phone number to get new jingles was such a fire idea. No, for real, that was cool. I think Call Me If You Get Lost had cooler ideas within the rollout, but overall, Igor just was a better rollout. From memory, at least. Like, I think I was just a little bit more hyped for Igor because of how, like, random everything seemed. You know, and then we had, like, the little 30-second snippets with the videos, and, you know, it was very interesting. It's very simple. Call Me If You Get Lost was hard. But then again, they kind of go hand in hand. You can't get Call Me If You Get Lost if you don't have Igor. The stories literally go together. So, hold on. I gotta try and find that one clip. Nah, it's before this. Like, chat, I remember when I opened my Instagram feed and saw this. You know? Like, this was crazy. This was insane the first time I saw it. And then it was for like 7 months after that. That's what I'm saying, bro. Igor was sick. Igor rollout was sick. And then, what's it called too? There was another one. What's Good? The What's Good one was hard. And then it sounded so different for Tyler too. Like, it's crazy, bro. This album rollout was insane. Bro's really world building on this one.
Turn my lights on. How the fuck you quiet with the mic on? I don't get excited.
The outfits. Like, uniforms, I should say.
I wouldn't go nowhere. I took the detour. When you see the sun on the crack right by the seashore. When you see them brand new big floors on each floor. If the cop says my name, bitch, I'm Igor. Let's go. I ain't playing around. Red nose, are you in
This is different. And if I'm being honest, chat, hold on. Because this is something that a lot of people probably forgot that they even heard about. Hold on. I gotta find the bellhop fit at the Grammys. Let's analyze this, chat. Is this the full picture? There we go. Trying to see this full picture. I don't know. But if you zoom in to this card right here on this chest at the Grammys in the Igor era, it says Call Me If You Get Lost. So technically, the Call Me If You Get Lost rollout started with the Igor rollout. So like, to be honest, you can't even say that because they really go together. Like, really go together. It's insane. Even the style, like little things, bro, little things. He was hinting at it while still promoting a diff. Like, come, that's genius, bro. That's genius. That's genius, bro. It's crazy.
Listen, I can hear you now.
I'll
Your
roll
little
out the
fingertips
movie.
tapping at your keyboards going, Nathan said already did this video.
I remember that video too. I think I reacted to that video, bro. I remember that.
Listen, I can hear you now. Your little fingertips tapping at your keyboards going, Nathan said already did this video. Shut up! Alright, just shut. You don't think I know that? But see, that's where things differ, because unlike anyone else doing this, Nathan actually gave me his personal blessing. See, way back when I posted my first 30-second video, he actually commented saying he thought it was really funny, but detectives
I
take
remember
note.
that because I remember watching Bites, the clips, and then in the comments it would always be like Nathan said, Dad, Cuff Boys, I feel like Blackie Speaks, you know, like those guys.
What he said was, "Hey Bites, this is peak comedy. I love it. And if you want to do your own album rollout video in the future, you totally can."
I feel like he commented on this one. I don't see it because I feel like it would be top comment, but that would have been mad funny though. That would have been mad funny. Then again, this video just came out today, so he probably just like it literally came out a few hours ago.
I'm sure that's what he meant. It's a YouTuber thing. For the first time in your life, you as a listener get to sit back.
The After Hours rollout was sick too.
And watch as artists dance for your attention. What is this power? Getting people interested in something is hard to do, especially if it's out already. Now do it before it even exists. Welcome to the album rollout. The thing, for all intents and purposes, is the label-funded way of getting you amped for some new audio files. Christmas came early. It's a time when an artist can show their skills.
Mom, get the camera.
For all intents and purposes, is the label-funded way of getting you amped for some new audio files. Christmas came early. It's a time when an artist can show their skills, not just as a musician, but as a multi-level media creative, doing random things or pulling out all the stops to drive up hype for their new release. From the early 2000s to now, these things have changed so much, and artists all around use the rollout to showcase cool ideas they have.
I'm tripping. Because the internet is the greatest album rollout of all time. No one has even come close to that level of detail within a story, a movie, an album, and just a persona all in one, all under our noses. Like, Gambino is actually too genius for that. I think that has it overall. Low key.
Once in a lifetime experience or
That's
no
crazy.
Experience. They can do billboards, posters around town, websites.
This makes me mad seeing it, man. I was so hyped for that album. Bro. This Dua Lipa one is pretty sick. That's hard.
Sites online.
Them one's alright. Logic one's alright.
Pregnant.
It was that 21 Pilots. I don't know. Being pregnant is sick.
All this to hype up a
That
release,
one was
bringing everyone along for the
Bro,
ride.
Playwright.
Because all this
Yeah.
is just to get an album out. Once it's out, that's it. The thing you waited so long for, here you go. There's lots of ways an artist
Like,
can
bro
do
literally made the play go with the album, and you have to like play certain songs in certain parts while you're reading the play. And then there's also the short film movie, Clapping for the Wrong Reasons, the live adaptation of the written play that goes with the album. And then there was like private showings of the movie and album listening parties. Like, it's like, bro, it's crazy. That whole rollout was so intense. Like, there's a whole iceberg about that whole like time. It's crazy.
this. Some artists do big things to promote their stuff. Like 2 Chainz created a whole trap house for his album that you can actually go to and walk around in. Or just keep it consistent like what Kendrick does, releasing a new entry in his The Heart series, spewing out his current state of mind before an album comes out. He could talk about him not getting his nuggets at Wendy's and I'd still be like, oh my god, he's spitting. I really like listening events. Artists streaming the album live with fans or even letting peeps stream it early.
Oh yeah, I love the album events like what The Weeknd did with Dawn FM, or Yeezy Season 3 / Life of Pablo listening party. That's one of the best moments in modern music and fashion ever. I think stuff like that is so cool.
Electronic artists Daft Punk and Jamie XX did this a while ago, letting fans listen to their albums for free early on sites like iTunes. The full thing as one long song. I was actually there for that Daft Dudes event. It was so cool. Or how about this rock band, Manchester Orchestra, who did a live stream on YouTube performing their latest album in full, and throughout the stream would subtly tease a new record, unveiling it at the end. This stuff gets me so pumped, man. I feel like Joe Budden 2003 edition. Seeing an artist just pop out of the woods with some random cryptic shit, I know I'm in for Travis started teasing his 3rd album before he even released his 2nd, and Kanye laid out 4 albums before he even had 1. And every time he'd drop, he'd go Corman Blue Musical High School. Donda and the Life of Pablo listening events, Life of Pablo in particular, was pretty messy, but whatever. To Yeezus shoving his face onto buildings.
The Yeezus rollout was actually interesting. That was crazy.
I'm trying to sleep, dude. Did you know that Frank Ocean finessed his record label with fake project? Guys, I don't think you know about this. Yes, we know about the Frank thing. It's common knowledge now. I'm sure label
It's a little. I think that's the one thing that I kind of hate about Frank Ocean being as big of an artist as he is. Some people don't get how big he is because he doesn't do anything. He hasn't toured in ages. He hasn't performed anywhere. He hasn't dropped anything. So people don't really know how big he is. We all know. Okay, we know.
With the fake project, guys. I don't think you know about this. Yes, we know about the Frank thing. It's common knowledge now. I'm sure label execs put that in their training video so it doesn't happen again. I feel like Endless got a bad rap. Not so much nowadays. I actually liked it a little more than Blonde when they first released. And I tell you to go listen to it, but you can't. It's not on streaming. And sorry, there are no websites or services on the internet that'll let you listen or even download this thing in full. None at all. Jay-Z is one I don't hear mentioned. It's not on streaming. And sorry, there are no websites or services on the internet that'll let you listen or even download this thing in full. None at...
This is so true. Not even Late Gang? Yeah, right. Go to Google. Figure it out. Like, this is like, literally, I don't have Endless, bro. I don't have it. I don't have it. That's like one thing. I have like almost 1,000 songs downloaded. Some of them are mixtapes, like full mixtapes. I don't have Endless, bro. I've never listened to Endless in its entirety. I've heard a few songs though, and they're good.
Jay-Z is one I hear mentioned a lot. He had his Black album, which was touted as his final album ever.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Then he kind of did something a little controversial with his 12th record, Magna Carta Holy Grail. Funny, this is actually my first Jay-Z album, eh? He saw that contract and he wanted...
That was like my 3rd Jay-Z album. First one was what's the name of the album series? I'm tripping right now. Hold on a minute, bro. I literally cannot think of the name of that album. I can see the cover though. Blueprint 3. Yeah, that's the name of it. Blueprint 3. That was like the first Jay-Z album. But then, when Magna Carta Holy Grail came out, I was like, bruh, he's him.
To paint it black as he made a deal with Samsung to ship the album with their phones at the time. Samsung prematurely buying 1 million copies of the album before it was even out, essentially forcing it to go platinum. Oh my god. People naturally said, wait, that's cheating. And he said, you're right. And did it again with Sprint for the next one. But to be fair, he did have these billboards around town, and I like that album, so I let it slide. Because that's the worst, right? If you're gonna finesse the system, at least make the music good. But man, some of you guys just dropped the ball on your rollouts, huh? Drake,
literally.
I love you, but I won't forgive you for that certified boy lover fiasco.
Yo, that Yo, Certified Lover Boy Rollout was horrible. The album has grown on me slightly. There's a couple of songs in there that I really like now that I didn't really like as much when I first listened to it. And then the songs that I really liked, I like even more now. The songs I didn't like at all, I mostly still don't like at all because they feel like filler. And the album to listen to as a session is boring. When you're just hearing the songs, it's not bad. You know, it's tough. Better late than never, no. Honestly, no. I feel like if you're, you know, if you're like look at Kanye, right? We get completely different albums by the time they're late from him. When Donda was first announced in 2018, 2019, that album was gonna be crazy. You know? And then 3 years later we got a whole full industry, you know, it's weird. Whole Lot of Red. Cardi announced Whole Lot of Red in 2018. It got leaked, and then it got leaked again, and then it got leaked again, and then it got leaked again, to the point where the entire Whole Lot of Red that we heard was recorded within 2 days of it releasing. It was all written for months before, but it literally was almost all recorded 2 days before it came out. Because Cardi he didn't want to drop it when he first announced it. I don't know. Waiting for Drake to retire to blow up for real. I think you got a couple years before that's gonna happen, honestly. Drake, I feel like Drake's gonna go till he's 40 and then retire. Just had some cognac.
Go.
So I had to double it.
Sent care packages to his friends. They were trotting around my town. That video with the covers, this was supposed to be good, and know what he did? Emoji. Lil Uzi's Eternal Take.
The Eternal Take. Okay, that rollout was kind of good, but kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Getting sued by the 2 surviving members of a death cult? That's crazy. Yeah. Almost as crazy as Apple giving away a free album.
Which I will never understand. You know, I've done research on... What's the name of this cult again? I forgot it. I forgot what the name of it was. But... Hold on. I gotta go back to the cover.
Emoji. Lil Uzi's Eternal...
I gotta wait if I just put a hit on Lil Bro for real. OVO will turn you to a pack so quick, man. Anyways. Whatever the name of this, the keyhole cult, whatever they're called, man. I really don't understand why those 2 people wanted to sue Uzi when 30 of their friends died in a house in a cult, and they just weren't there that day. I don't get bro, how are they still rocking with anything that had to do with it's so crazy to me, bro. Drake's producer, 40. What about 40?
Take, delaying the album and getting sued by the 2 surviving members of a death cult? That's crazy.
Heaven's Gate, that's the name of it.
Apple giving away a free album 500 million times. Yup, who could forget Apple showing their love for Irish rock right in your face that you couldn't delete? And if you did, just sync your phone again, buddy. I dare you. U2's Songs of Innocence included with every iTunes.
Worst rollout of all time. I hate that I even had to be a part of this. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Member later calling it a quote drop of a megalomania, a touch of generosity. More like a touch of degenerosity.
So OVO gonna turn me into a pack, and his producer had or has cancer. I thought he had what's it called? I thought he just had vitiligo or something. But yikes.
That thing infected my iPod for 3 years. And you know what the best part is?
Yeah, that was bad.
It was mid. Like I said, guys, exploit the system.
I never listened to the whole album, and I don't plan on it.
Equals music good. Wow. A mega corporation shoving an album down your throat. Thankfully, we all learned from this, so this would never happen again. Wait, what's going on? What's going on?
Yikes. Yikes. Scorpion playlisting? Okay. See, look, I never really listen to playlists I don't make. So this didn't affect me, but I kind of remember this, though. I kind of remember this. Only good song from Mansion Music is Nightcrawler. I think Nightcrawler and then Mansion Music is good too. The one with Chief Keef isn't bad. It's just not that good either. I kind of wish that was a Chief Keef only song. Pain 1992. No. Pain. Yes. Bro, okay, hold on. Because now I gotta play Pain 1993 snippet. Hold on. This is such a good video, man. Hearing Drake on a Pierre beat, man. This is one of my favorite just moments, man. Ever. Hold on. I gotta turn it up. I gotta turn it up, man. Turn it up! There we go.
Sosa, viral, movie. I'm in this bitch with the Ruski. Ball in the summer like Julie. Champagne got me loopy. Lizzie Bob looking groovy. All the demons looking moody.
Hey, hey, hey.
Outside on 10, not like them. Make men lean out bends. That's how men get bled.
That's the max.
Hey, niggas ain't gotta respect. Niggas just gotta accept. I put that top left.
I know I'm cutting to death.
Hype Williams, Lil X. If you don't say it direct, give a fuck. Yo. I put some ice on her hand. I let her take in advance. She wasn't going as planned. I put her shit in the van. She gotta move with a friend. Her she went back to a man. Give a fuck. I just put a wagon in the driveway. You know I did. When I shoot my shot, it's the cold wild way it's going in. Me and Lil Sicko sitting sideways, breaking tins.
What happened? To what? To that snippet? Yo, this Cardi snippet is great. I haven't watched the whole like documentary that leaked or whatever. I don't know, but clip of it was funny.
And thank God that 3 split didn't catch on. If you didn't see, around 2018, artists were separating their albums into EPs, releasing it throughout the year.
Oh,
Denzel Curry and
my God. Bro, I forgot about this era, and I have to rant about something. I told y'all it was gonna happen. I told y'all it was gonna happen, bro. So look, this whole 3 split thing, Cancun is yet to drop? Yeah, bro. I kind of forgot that Cancun wasn't gonna drop for a while, and I just downloaded it like 2 months ago. So look, this 3 split thing, I remember when everybody was doing this, right? It was, it was kind of weird. For Denzel Curry, I think it made sense because he made it make sense story-wise with the album. Taboo's great. Was it necessary? No. Am I mad at it? Not necessarily, I guess. I don't know. I forgot that. I didn't realize that Kevin Abstract did it for this album.
Kevin Abstract from Brockhampton did this. The projects weren't even bad.
I don't know. But, bro, worst example, all right? And I only know this because I tried to save one song. And noticed something happened. So Alessia Cara, right? First concert everyone went to, Shawn Mendes. Alessia Cara was there. She performed. It was great, right? She played. Hold on. It's gonna take me a minute to find this, chat. It's taking me a minute to find this. Where is it at? Is it like unreleased as a single now? Okay, she dropped Ready. It was a single though. It was just by itself. Then she dropped it on an EP, right? When I tell you, bro, she has too many EPs right now. Holiday stuff, 4 songs. Okay, some of these are live. I'll let it slide. Same with this one. Some of these are live. Growing Pains. Not only is that the name of one of her albums, why is Wild Things on here when this song is off of her first album? Same with this, right? Remixes, again. Some of the same songs, again. A Christmas song, okay. More remixes of one song. Another EP. I can guarantee you 2 of these songs are on other albums. Feature leak? Bet, slide it. Let me peep that real quick. It's not even loading. Because it's all the same songs, it doesn't need to load. Either way, worst example, she has way too many EPs. Like, way too many, bro. Way too many. And I know it's her label, because the titles don't make sense. Like, no artist is just gonna name an EP like some of the random stuff I be seeing, bro. Oh my god, I forgot. Some of these drop his albums too. Some of these drop his albums. Liar, Liar. Half of these songs are like, you know. This is just a compilation from other albums. This is a compilation from other EPs, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's hard because you can't really separate them from actual albums. Like, this, I'm pretty sure, is an actual separate album that, like, makes sense. It's very annoying when artists do that, bro. Or labels, I should say. Because, like I said, I don't think artists are doing this stuff.
It's not a group assignment.
I think for an old YoungBoy song has to be disastrous. Oh my god, I can't even imagine, bro.
Just don't have to split the work. One of my personal faves is when an artist adopts a new persona, not to be confused with the game, more like an alter ego, especially not one of those rant sonas. Who the hell would have one of those? F those guys. This is when an artist makes a tie-in character for the new album.
These are fire. I could get behind this. This stuff is cool. You know,
mainly if it's a concept album with a story or something. They have that new character plastered on everything, then abandon them next project. Tyler did it famously with his Igor character for his Igor album. All the pins and bumper stickers. And way back when David Bowie was doing his whole career off of it, creating personas like Ziggy Stardust and Aladdin Sane. And if you've been around any music blogger in the last 5 years, I'm sure you've heard them slipping Donald Glover's Because the Internet like I wouldn't notice. Doing his own ARG, going around as the boy, crossing his legs like he's sitting down for story time at school. I liked it. I'm also proud to say that I was there during the rollout of this thing too. But let me tell you, it wasn't as smooth as people think it was. Because with this came mandatory screenplay, short films, websites to go to, even carried into live shows. Like, I like some problems, and there is some cool stuff here, right? Now you can.
I think Victor Vaughn is MF Doom's best character. King Ghidorah is also another good one.
Can appreciate it, but at the time it didn't land well, as surprise, that's a lot of things to keep track of for one album, and most fans unsurprisingly didn't want to do all that. And then he did it again. You could take this a step further by having one character or a set of characters that changed throughout the years, separating works into different eras. Like, The Weeknd's got this on point. Look at him.
Literally.
He was hung, then the pineapple, then he shaved. Like, that was huge. There was the After Hours and Dawn FM stunts. Like, he was fine, then appearing at events covered in blood. People
then he was just old.
Beat him up, only to uncover that it was all plastic surgery leading up to the Save Your Tears video, and unveiled this abomination. I love this shit, because it helps to separate the music clearly into different times. They look like this is from this. Now, eventually, someone had to see all of this and go, man, that's a lot of work. How about we just don't? Story of my life. The infamous no rollout, aka the surprise drop, as made.
Okay, surprise drops can be cool, just not from most artists. I'm not gonna lie. Most people should not be doing surprise drops.
They asked Beyonce what to drop in, and she pushed them out the plane.
Ride with the mob.
Drizzy saw it and said, I bet, and dropped his amazing record. Then everyone saw it and went, I bet.
Some notable surprise albums. All right. Phone died, didn't hear the response. Yeah, I bet. I'll peep that real quick. Gyat? Talking about Beyonce? Real. Okay. I don't know what this is. Endless, great. Music remembered by, very underwhelming. I didn't even listen to the whole thing. Underwhelming. Which Solange album is this? Seat at the Table? That's a good one. I didn't listen to this all the way through. I have it. So, not for real. I have a poster of it. Folklore, haven't listened to it. Blonde, amazing. Kamikaze, KOD, haven't listened to it all the way through, but it's actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. And this is just amazing. I don't know what these are though. That one, the other one.
You might get a rollout, or you'll get a jump scare.
Full demo?
Choose wisely.
That Kamikaze is so good for real.
And I find it goes both ways. Either it's super hype and feels right, or it just comes across as lazy. But how about one of the first to do it? That being Radiohead's rock album In Rainbows back in 2007. It was announced without any singles. Just
I need to really get into Radiohead, bro, because I've been listening to The Smile lately. They're great, so I gotta go back and get into Radiohead.
That also announced it was coming out in a week, and you can pay whatever you want. And this was well before sites like Bandcamp. The idea of pay what you want, especially for an act as huge as Radio Bread, it was so big, people even got worried this would become a trend, screwing over small artists, like labels would just put your music out for free. I don't think it got that bad, but pay what you want obviously rose up. Imagine releasing a free song and making a career off it. That could never happen. But
nah,
all seriousness, put your
So
music out
true,
for free.
though.
I don't think it got that bad, but pay what you want obviously rose up. Imagine releasing a free song and making a career off it. I could.
So true. That's actually crazy. There's a lot of artists that really blew up like that. Just put music out just cuz and blew up like crazy, bro. I think the biggest example though in recent times is Ice Spice. She literally went from like just having a little famous TikTok to having like the same monthly listeners as Michael Jackson in like under a year. She's been rapping for like what, maybe 2 years now? Maybe? Like, it's actually insane.
Never happened. But in all seriousness,
Anyone can write a good hook. Being bad at singing makes being bad at singing sound good. Accurate.
here's something to think about, and I don't see many peeps mention it. And it's about how album rollouts
Must
have
be
changed
nice.
with the times. It's still the same in ways like ads, appearances.
You ever drop music on Bandcamp?
It's the usual stuff.
You guys drop music on
People
Bandcamp.
have switched to
People
these
really be on
conventional
there.
ways to like really out there stuff. You can bank heavy on doing something viral and the word of mouth carrying it around. Like back in the day, you'd see artists on like MTV or in magazines a lot. A lot of the time, that's how you found out about a new project in like XXL or The Source or Rolling Stone. But as much as rollouts have changed,
Rolling Stone fell all the way off, bro.
honestly feel really lucky
Really?
to live in a
It
time
is.
where we can see people do these crazy ideas to release a project or just slap it out there. Like a surprise drop with everyone talking about it the next day is only possible now. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Album rollouts are pretty baller. Unless you're
Easer's
Lana,
a
who went
word,
a whole
bro.
year between single and release. Or the
it
Carters,
is.
it was
Those
a
are the
title exclusive
yikes.
for a little bit, then to premium music members, then to free ones. Or Auntie, she couldn't decide the single, then just dropped it on a weekday. Actually, scrap that. I hate album rollouts.
Package for Mr. Bites. True though. A lot of people
Rollout
be having
release
that
party.
knowledge.
Wait, this isn't an album release party. It's a party to start their rollout for their album. This is so stupid. Why would anybody do this? Free Dr. Perky! Back for walk from.
Man's eating Dito's and sipping Dr. Perky. Nah, Dito's is crazy.
Big D!
Yo, nah, that is insane. That is insane. Big D. Is that just the generosity? Oh, no, that's little D. Who's Big D then?